Hey friends, how are you? I am at the Raynham flea market. I really enjoy coming to this flea market. Every time I come here, I always find different vendors with unique items. When I first approached the flea market, I came across this vendor, as you guys saw, with the labudus and the keychains. You really never know what you're going to find at the flea market, so I would suggest if you're looking to maybe collect dolls, or even if you're a reseller that's like into buying toys, go with an open mind at these flea markets. You never know what you're going to come across. Like this lady had every single Cabbage Patch doll that I could think of. Now, I'm not really a Cabbage Patch doll collector, but the dolls were really nice. And the reason why I wasn't really much of a collector, because the prices weren't that bad. I mean, she had them for like $20, $30. And then she also had a vinyl. I think it was still new but open. You guys can see the Disney Christmas songs. She pretty much had a lot of different type of cabbages, and she was very nice. And she was always willing to work on a price, but I was more looking for things to fill up in my whatnot show. Now, I don't really know too much about Cabbage Patch dolls, so I don't know which one is, hard to come across. So I really wanted to like do some research before I put in a big investment, because $20, $40 is a little steep for one doll. I just think that. But you had lots of figurines. The flea market, the sellers are always willing to give you good offers. It's just me sometimes as a buyer, I'm always wondering, like, could I get this cheaper, or is this something that my customers are going to want and whatnot. And I did open up my store, so I try to think, because I had an eBay store for years, guys, and I did used to sell toys, and it just didn't work out. So now that I open up the store again, I really want to be careful in what I buy. This guy, I see him all the time. I don't know where he gets his toys from, or he gets his inventory, but he has a whole bunch of vintage Barbie dolls. And I did cut this off only because I like to respect people. I did not ask him if I could film his voice or if I could put him on my video. So that's why you guys are not going to see it. But I can tell you guys, we're going back and forth with the dolls. And you guys will get to see the dolls that I get. You have to watch the second video. You guys know I always like to show you the flea market, and then I give you guys the haul after. So we'll talk about the dolls. He wasn't going to budget on his price, but at the end, the dolls that I got, I felt like they were worth the price I spent for. But he just has a whole bunch of collector items. Homer Assisted, Hot Wheels, there's a Treasure Troll collection. He had a few, I don't know, WF figurines. And he had some type of plush doll. I don't know if that's a plush doll. I don't know what that is, but there are a few little like toys that he had, and so he had a couple of Barbie dolls. I got most of them. I tried to secure a deal, but he wasn't gonna budge. He was telling me that the Barbie dolls were pretty expensive, so he's trying to make a profit, and I understand. We went back to my favorite seller. Okay, she has a whole bunch of Barbie dolls, all sorts of Nutella toys. So I always like to go to her station on my way out, because then I usually spend about an hour at her post. So what I do is I go over pretty much everything I could find. I mean, she has a lot of things. A lot of things are hidden in between or under a shelf. So I pretty much take my time going through each item that I could go through at the time. So I did pick out some really good items, which I will share with you guys. This Barbie was one of my favorites. She told me she just put her out, so she was a plus size curvy doll redhead, which is what I collect. But yeah, she has a whole bunch of prices. Some prices are steep, some prices are low, and then she had a whole bunch of figurine toys. Like her prices are, I think she priced them very fair. I just love going to her station because there's so many toys. I honestly do not know where these vendors get their items. I know they get them at storage units, but I would love to know where are they getting this gold mine, so I could share some of these items with my customers. Even you guys who are watching my video, make sure you guys check out my eBay store. I do have toys for everyone. I have Barbie dolls, toys, I have graphic t-shirts, so make sure you guys check that out. My store is in the bio. But I wish I could find out, Sometimes I'm a little bit shy to ask these sellers like where they're getting the items from, but I think next time I go in, I'm just gonna ask them, where do you get your stuff? Because I'm also a seller. They might not want to tell me where they're getting the cookies. Who wants to share the good cookies, right? Anyways, guys, so here I am. I'm going back again. I'm just looking through every single crevice, every single shelf to make sure I didn't miss out on anything, right? I want to make sure I went over all the dolls. I usually, what I do is, as I get each doll, I have like 7 dolls, so I didn't really want her. As I get each doll, each item, I put them in a pile, and then she, gives me a deal with how much I buy. It's like the third time I've came to her post, and in the span of maybe 3 months, so that you guys got a brief little glance of her. But yeah, I'm just looking around. I'm so excited, and I just get a rush when I'm at her post. Like, I just can't explain it. So, you guys know, like, what I like to have you guys do. Just before I end the video, guys, I don't ask that much from you guys. I ask you guys to follow the video, like the video, comment on the video, and don't forget, guys, to share the video. The more you guys share the video, YouTube will put this video out there. I know you guys like watching videos on flea markets. I enjoy them too, guys. And I want to say thank you guys so much. I'm so close to reaching 600 followers. Let's just keep on following, guys. I want to get to that 1,000 by the end of the year. Is that possible, guys? Till next time. Bye.